That was also my bad. Hi! Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. My name is Spencer, aka No Finaway, here live in episode number 555 of your $0 free-to-play experience on MTGA Arena. It is July 17th. That's the 17th of July 2023. What did I step on? Jeez. Something sharp down there. Alright. One more time. Let's get a cracking. A crit cracking. Let's check out some of this, right? Why are we playing Christmas music? Get out of here. Let's look at the quests. 30 white or blue spells, 750 gold. 30 green or blue spells, 750 gold. 20 white or black spells, 500 gold. That seems like a... Oh, and they're daily 750. Let's look at the store. Oh, I already looked at the store. Haha, psych. Seems like a job for white, red, aggro. White, red, Boros. Which I think is kind of a hilarious deck. I want to make some updates to it, but I'm doing it for quests, and it might rank me up to Platinum Tier Triple. Who knows? Here we are. I do, however, have to mulligan a lot, which is kind of sad. That's fine. We'll toss Skewer here. Sad faces. But that is a 3-mana damage spell. Swamp Thoughtseize. There it is. Heyo, get that Kumano. It's like Swamp Kill spell. He's like kill spell. Oh, nice. That's fine. Sure. I was like, he knew better too. Since you're tapped out here, that one, right? Yeah. Like, he knew better to block. Why didn't you just shoot me? That doesn't make sense. That was weird. Wasn't that weird, guys? That seemed a little strange. Seemed a little bit strange. Stranger danger. Take 2. Go ahead, get your... Yeah, get Lightning Helix, it's fine. They're both as good. One just gains me life. Like, one just gains me life. Take a point of damage. Take 2. He's like, dang. He's like, super dang. That one. Brett Gilson, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Nice to meet you. Take 2. Take 4. It's like, cool. What if he has super silly, one of those dumb, waiting for me to attack, right? He has the goblins. Okay. Plays another one. Oh, okay, that's fine. Take 2. I was like, take 2. Seems good. Take 2. I was like, take 2. Cool. Any card is a kill spell. Seems good to me. Take triple. He's like, wow. I was like, I know that was pretty bad, wasn't it? That was pretty bad. You got black in there. It's mono black, right? Oh, black red. We take out a mountain like a gangster. There's the real good Magic players be taking out mountains. Like, I'm gonna take out some land here because I'm on the draw. Like, dang. You're like, didn't you just not draw land last time? Look at that. It's like, I don't need all this land, goddammit. I need spells. It's like Swamp Thoughtseize. Come on, do it. Yeah. It's like Swift Sphere. He's like Swift Sphere. He's like, this guy's really good at Magic. It's unreal. I agree. He's like, dang. I was like, turn one. He's like, man. That one. Smack. Light it up. We're gonna keep that. Seems like a really good card right here. We're gonna do that one and then light it up again. We're gonna keep that, yeah. So Den of the Bugbear comes down next turn. Yeah, it seems really good. Faithless Looting. Do it now since it's sorcerer speed, right? Oh, I forgot I kept that in there. Then he's like, kill spell. I'm like, yeah. Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. How do I do this? No. Okay. 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 I was like, how do I do this? Okay. We'll get rid of Molten Impact. Yeah, Molten Impact. Smack. Ouch! I forgot I had a risk factor in here. Means I need to sideboard it. He's like, take 4. Whoa, unreal. That was nice of you. I was like, that was really nice of you. Let's take care of that, dude. Six, 7 here? Yeah. We just take 8. I have nothing for you. I thought I had a chance, and then I had 0 chance, which was kind of whack. I forgot I had risk factor, the 1 of risk factor. My bad. That was absolute baddest. You can come back in. Actually, the 1 of risk factor is not that bad of an idea now that I think about it. Because it's only 1, right? Like it's 1. If it's 1, then it's fine. It's the Japanese 1 of, right? Okay. I mean, like, against Thoughtseize, I want to have as many cards as possible. Right, I always keep, like, awkward, clunky hands. Because now he can't target my creatures if I don't have any. And if he Thoughtseizes me, well then... You know, it just sucks I don't have the turn 1 on the play here. So he goes Swamp Thoughtseize. He just takes Lightning Helix, and then I go Static Discharge. Like, I'm just gonna burn you down. He's like, oh dang. But yeah, my deck can do that too. I am a burn deck.
Enough notions of morality. Shake down the local power. Your punishment is my entertainment.
How do I do this? How do I do this?
Pleasure doing business with you. Defy me, and you'll lose everything. You've got Moxie.
Incept, remove it. And it's so hot, like I'm sweating in my hat.
You work for me now, runt. Pleasure doing business with
you. Well-timed thought seizes here. This is hand destruction. Doesn't mean he's a good player or a good deck. It's just his hand destruction. What can you do? You just get ripped. You know, sometimes people play 3 thought seizes and I win. That deck does need a little help. It needs a little help. It needs a little something something. I feel like this red-white deck is on the cusp of something good. Right? It's missing a little something. It's missing a little something. Something is missing here. Because I have the turn once, but I for some reason can't seem to ever draw them. I don't know what the hell. But I seem to never do such. I don't see them. I never see them. White or black spells? White. Okay, I'm not even playing white spells. So what is a white deck I have? I have 0 white decks. Actually, I do have white decks. I keep the pace. So we're just gonna play. We're just gonna play because I need to get rid of this. It's getting crazy. Faithless looting. Oh, come on. I was gonna play Orator, but you know, he's playing red. I don't know if he got some burst spells. We got some dragons in there. I don't know what the hell's going on. More dragons. Shocking. There it is. Nice. He's like, wait a second. It tempts you. Boo! Howler Priest was my ticket to victory. Snack. He's like, what? I was like, pacifism. Does it have a triggered ability? Lame. Say lame. What's this triggered ability do? Oh, did I just lose? Oh, okay. He just needs a burn spell. Lame. I was like, lame. Say less.
Back in that bag again. Now bring me around your friends. You know that I'm bagging them. Request me on Facebook. No, I ain't adding them. Positions I had her in. Hit from the back that was splattering. Calling her friend. Tell her pull up. Word. Let's make it a gathering. They love that baby. Nah, I'm addict now, but she loving the splash again. I just be cashing in her buns. Just like a wedding, I'm crashing in. Hundreds on hundreds, I'm moving it quick. She wanna cut up, I'ma slash again. Buckets on buckets, I'm switching edition. Back in my bag, going back again. Feel like Aladdin, yeah. I'm on a carpet, flying through orbits, ain't doing no talking. Wow. They on my body as soon as I walk and be stalking. They loving the drip, they think I'm a force, they gotta be cautious. Back in my duffel, I'm working a double like I'm in an office. Yeah, watch it, I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide.
Gilded goose, glitted goose.
Put that nani in a hole, I'm pushing it down, I'm back in that bag again. Whoa, whoa, oh say less, I'm back in that bag again. Yeah, yeah, oh say less, I'm back in that. What you doing? Yeah, yeah, I'm back in that.
Get big. Kill your guy. He's like, oh wow. He's like, oh wow. Come on, man. You saw that coming, bro. Why did you think that was a good idea to black? Why did you think it was a good idea to black, man? Come on, man. I don't know why he thought it was a good idea to block. I have no idea why he thought it was a good idea to block.
Just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that doing. Then she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that nani in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that
back again.
Whoa, whoa, oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah.
Hey, let's say less.
I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah, yeah. I'm back in that. Yeah. Where you going?
Sarah Angel's in this deck? That's crazy. That's crazy. I totally forgot about that. Yo! Yodel T. What's up? Ev in the house. What's going on? It's me, Yodel. Yo! Ouch! God, that always hurts me. What's up, fam? What's going on? Yeah. I killed it. What's cracking, bro? What's going on? Oracle of the Alpha. Same food, different sandwich, bro. How you doing? You know what? We keeping it real. You know, we're hanging in there. You know, there's only so much I can do when I do what I do. You're gonna be disappointed with that move. Oh, that was a 2-for-1. He didn't like that at all. You know, I'm finding time for myself. I'm making YouTube videos. Hey, do me a favor, check this out. I made a YouTube video the other day. Really appreciate it if you check it out, yeah? Just the one thing I ask for, yeah, the one thing. Like, you don't have to watch it, but if you do, if you do, that'd be the bomb. If not, that's cool too. But it was my birthday the other day, and all I want for my birthday, is you watch this, is you have this video play for the entire duration. Yeah? Does it make sense? Like, all you got to do is make sure, because YouTube values retention, yeah? So I've been focusing a lot on YouTube, so I'd love you forever if you check out my video. I worked really hard on it. It was like an unreal amount of hard. But other than that, my birthday happened. I went to the U.S. to visit my sister. She graduated college. Thank you so much. It was my birthday like 2 days ago. I got a new job a couple of months ago. You know, not a lot of room to complain. You know, your bro is things aren't on the ups, but it's not on the downs. Thank you very much. I am an old man. I told everyone's asking me, how old are you? I was like, I identify as 26 years old. That's what you're gonna get from me. I appreciate you. Thank you. And I was asking everybody. I was like, hey, if y'all can do me a favor, right? I was like, for my birthday, just make sure that the video, just play the YouTube video. Yeah, for the whole time, because YouTube loves retention. You know, I've been telling it to everybody. So appreciate you. How about you? What's going on? You said same poo. I mean, 26 for a 10th time. Oh, shh. Don't tell nobody. I identify as 26. I can do that. It's 2023. I identify as 26. Okay? I'm trying to date 25-year-olds out here. Please. Solve the equation. Keep trying to solve it. I slammed down Sarah Angel. What does this one do? Begin instructor. Oh, you're just gonna off my learning war leader? Oh! That is so damn good. What, you got red in there? Another power 9. You were banking on it. You were banking on drawing a power card, weren't you? It wasn't going to happen. Power this. They're all indestructible now. He's like, well, no blocks. Two. Double block. No sense in blocking. They all live. Woo! Gain some life. Well, I thought they were indestructible. What? What? Dumb. Y'all make Magic not fun. No, I don't want to date 18-year-olds. I was just making a joke with the 25-year-olds. It's just more like, not 18-year-olds, anything but that, man. No. That's a hard joke there, DLM. Hard joke when you're living in Japan. Be careful, I work with children. It's weird because like when I see my students go off to college and I'm like, hey, college children. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna cast this and quit. You gotta use a 30 to get an 18-year-old. You gotta speak to him. You gotta speak money to him. Well, that means I ain't it, brother. That means I ain't it. I didn't finish that white or blue quest. What is this, blue? Okay, this is double blue. Do I have any blue decks? I sure do. He said, me neither. I feel you, dude. And I'm looking for something real quick. For you. There we go. He said, I do not. He said, money. I was like, brother, if I spoke money, it'd be a whole. I wouldn't be streaming on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? If I had money, I'd be playing Magic for real, like with real cards. Let's look at this. A moment of truth. Look at the top of your cards. If you Larry, put one of those cards in your hand, one into your graveyard, and one on the bottom. March of the Swirling Mist. Whoa, that island? That island's fire. Standard Mo Blue. July. What is today, guys? Today's the 17th. I am. Your boy is. Let me see. Hell yeah! I just turned 30. I'm still a broke motherfucker. Hey man, you inspire me. Okay, first of all, you inspire me to make sure I make it to 40. God damn it. Okay, 7 rares. Hold the hell up. Was it the sideboard that has rares? Witness, Consuming Tide. That's fine. I think it's his rare. I think it's his sideboard that's. No, not very good for. No, we're not. We are not. That's gonna be Boomerang, my man. C double. This spell can't be copied. Yeah, that's not happening. Gain control of target artifact or creature. Untap it. Okay, I could steal that. That's a good card. How many rares I have? 7. Whoa. Okay. 12. Okay, we need Boomerang because Boomerang is always a good card. Return returned. See, he's a true blue player. It makes him think of rare cards a while. I am not trying to use these blue cards, man. I'm just trying. I just want to play a blue deck right now, and a newer one. There isn't a 2-mana boomerang? Are you for real? Boomerang isn't standard, guys? What? Exile. Oh yeah, here it is. But gain control, gain. We got gain control. Less. Okay, that's, see, I have 2 of this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put that, get rid of that, put 2 of those cards. This is how we keep it cheap. Because I ain't trying to spend money on the sideboard. But Argenta Masticore seems pretty lit. So how much is this? I have 3 rares. What are the other 2? That's fine. March of the Swirling Mist seems like a really good idea to have them for rare. There's only 3? I can live with those 3. That's fine.
Prove your skills, and I can teach you even more.
Rawr. Alright. Oh, fill it up! Fill it up! Fill it up! Actually, we'll take that Illusionoran one. That's pretty hot. Alright, let's go. Ranked standard. Okay. So you're gonna counterspell the hell out of my opponents. It's getting great. You phasing tokens? Like phase. Come on, give me an island. Whoa! I don't. Oh, now we can do this. Nope. I would prefer an island, please. Ooh, risque. He's like, I take no risks. Go ahead. What's that? Go ahead. Nope. It's like, nope. it's fine. He said, "Oh, sorry." Put one of those three. Put your hand. That's a win condition. Put one into the graveyard. That guy seems pretty good. I was like, that guy seems pretty good. He's like, exile target creature or planeswalker. That's fine. Is this a Power 9 deck? Pay your 2. Resolves. He's like, great. Five you. He's like, 5 you. Cool. Power 9 deck? I wish. Boy, we just talked about not having money. I for sure don't have a Power 9 deck. Ain't no 9 power here. Boo. Oh, that's fine. Is that card a flash? Did it skip the end of his turn? I had an end step move. Sure. Like your planes. That would have been such a 6-spell 30 turns ago. But no. Now I have nothing. Camera speed 2. There's a camera speed 2. He's like pay 2. I 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, how utterly frustrating. I did walk into that wrath, you know, but whatever. Unbelievable. The first 7 turns I needed a land, and then relax. It's whatever. You're doing this for the quest. Oh, you got the 3-headed pumpkin? I kind of wanted that. I remember seeing it and I'm like, I can't afford you right now, and then I forgot to buy it when I could. I remember using this song. I used this song in my last video. That's hilarious. Extra 5s. Where is he? Come on, I just need to play the spells. not there. Oh yeah. Wow, I didn't even realize there was an end to that song, and then there was an end to that song. Well, that was a fun win. Psycho. Icon. Your boy is just trying to play blue spells. What the heck? See, when you flooded and you win, even when you flooded, it's whatever, man. And it wasn't even a flood. I just had a normal amount of island. It was 3 to 4. All right, 3 islands of 4 spells. It's good. It's good enough. Fantastic. It's always goddamn on away. Always. Always. Come on. Fast priority. Let me just play the spells. This guy's playing on his phone. That's what's happening. Usually when it takes this long, someone's most likely playing mobile, but I could be wrong. My man, please. Are you enjoying the fidget toys? Are you enjoying your new fidget toys? Not really. I mean, like, I just can't believe I spent so much money on them. Why the hell? When it's taking like 30 hours a turn, like, come on, man. I mean, like, I always shuffle things. I've always shuffled chips. I just don't have any poker chips. I don't want to take out my poker chips because as I shuffle the chips, they fade over time. And I have a bunch of these are just like throwaway plastic. The tags from Pokemon. So it's whatever. Like, I have them. They're here. They have the same effect. I should move forward. I'm turning my wrist doing that. They have the same effect. You know, it's not that I enjoy it. It's just it keeps my brain occupied.
Hope you're ready for some mind games. There's no secret I can't uncover.
Cute. Bum, 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 bum.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Liliana of the Veal.
I'll have this fight finished before brunch. You won't be outsmarting me.
We're on an island. Smack. That was nice. I enjoyed that.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
Go. keep that there.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Tap and go. Why did I do that social speed? That seems like a horrible idea. Wow. I'm bad. Jace.
I know something you don't know.
Why am I trying to use this card? I remember.
Phyrexia showed me the truth. Flesh will always lose.
It's like your defenses aren't even there.
Here too. There's a here too. He's like, wow. He's like, yep.
Become subdued. You can easily be solved for.
I'm upset that I had a feeling that was coming. That happened twice. Like, I'm horrible at magic. I played a sorcery, an instant sorcery. He killed like so many of my creatures. Like, God, so appreciative now. Thank God. I might have to reinvent a red-green deck to combat the ring. What the hell's best of one? Wait, shit. This pops off at 3. This is just not a good game for me. I was like, he has that online? My 2 wins, I just tossed them. I just tossed them away. Look in here real quick. Wait, this is not mono red. Shit, I'm not even paying attention today. It's time for me to log off. I'm not even paying attention, guys. I'm gonna log off soon because I'm. Wow. I tell you what, your boy's jacked up. It's a really good card. What a whiff! This is what we call a shame scoop. I was gonna quit on that collector company anyway. Oh my god. I don't even want to play Magic no more. I'm just not into it. I've just been playing horribly with my blue deck. I was supposed to play this deck. My head is just not in the game. I spent a whole hour trying to just quest up here, you know? And I just like ran into that 4-5 like. In fact, I might change this. I might change Kumano because it's not as good as it used to be. That card is just dumb. That card is so dumb. There's that Bowmasters, the ring. It's like my red deck needs to either be faster. Let me think about it. Na. Still your guy. It's like steal your guy. Alright, one game. I'm gonna number a call later because wow. I'm just Thoughtseize is getting too much. It's like Thoughtseize, Inquisition, you know, the Ring, Bowmasters. I can't, man. It's like Historic is so unhealthy right now. It's ridiculous. It's like 1 in every 3 decks is black-red control. It's ugly. It's ugly. Or Jund. Or not black-red control, it's black-red, you know, mid-range. Jund mid-range. Jund Ring. Jund Shieldred. Black-red Shieldred. I'm like, bro, get real.
Calling her friend, tell her pull up. Word, let's make it a gathering. They love it, baby. I'm addict now, but she loving the splash again. I just be cashing in her buns, just like a wedding. I'm crashing in. Hundreds on hundreds, I'm moving and grooving. She wanna cut up, I'ma slash again. Buckets on buckets, I'm switching it, dishing back in my back, going back again.
Wow, that's a good, hilarious card. Is it each player? Wow, I like that card.
They loving the drip, they think I'm a force, they gotta move cautious. Back in my duffel, I'm working a double like I'm in the office.
It's like upkeep to 2. He's like, what?
Running out the way that we stop it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit on. Then she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on.
Back in the bag again. Hey, back in the bag again. I only got one. Yes, I only got one, bro. Let's go. Back in the bag again. Trigger. That's fine. 60. So 60. It's a kill spell on the Punisher. Oh, return this creature to my hand.
She took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that nani in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again.
Right.
I'm back in that bag again.
Right.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will. He.
Bang, bang, bang.
Outwitted me. Impossible. Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
Oh, that wasn't my turn? Damn. That did not feel like it was during my turn. That was frustrating.
I will clear your mind.
Alright. Looking pretty good, a standard red. Cause damn. Hope today's the day. What's today, DLM? How utterly frustrating. Why not attack second phase? Hope they're gonna sell my PC parts so I can have my PC back. I hope so too. I hope for you they do. Shoot.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexian's ways. Heal. Easily be solved for. How foolish. Organic minds are easily grabbed. This won't affect our greater plans.
Where? Okay. Like, we're both missing mans, but he's just at a better advantage. Like, I was just drawing nothing. Like, I had that, it's like really a second legendary land. I was like, word, like for reals. Much better. Exile the gang. I was like, exile the gang. Sure. Go ahead. Sheet Aldred. The Sheet Aldred. Make that guy big. Do 5 damage here. He's like, wow. Take some damage. He was like, oh. Take 2. He was like, oh, wow. Land Wrath. There you go. Alright. Alright, let's rock it. You know what? That was a pretty... That V felt pretty good. Let's run another game. Wait, what's in the store? The store refreshed. Hey, stonks. That's fine. Sure, thanks for that. No. I already have you. Well, I mean, that's pretty cheap. That's fine, we'll get that. 75% off, that's a pretty good deal. I wish it was like that. That looked like that. That'd be cool. Young Red Dragon. 4-man for 3-1 flying. That's kind of cool. Hamburger. My man's name is Hamburger. That card is spicy. Yeah. Someone has a shield red. That tells me I should get number 3 from the bin. Or number 4 from the bin. Put it in. It's a counterspell. Counterspell. Fine with me. Well, that's fine with me as long as I'm still bashing for triple. Feels good. The kill spell on the. Like that guy. And that guy on combat. He's like, I killed Mesh's Factory. He's like, that's game. He's like, that's game. Like, why are you so afraid of that card? Boom, boom, boom. Kill spell, duress. He's like, the Heroes Warcraft is the only target you got. Take two.
I hope you're ready to lose. You're done.
How lame.
Try not to. Guards, to me.
Pretty good move. Yo, Alex, how many cheap removal cards is a good place to start? I'm new to the game and I always feel like I don't have them when I need them. Great question. That is actually the best question I've heard in a very long time. So, first of all, hi, Alex. It's a good name. Cheap removal cards? Cheap? What's cheap? Help me with the word cheap. What does that mean, brother? Yeah, nice to meet you. Cheap removal. What is cheap removal? Like, you get to counter that? That's crazy. Like for example, like this, or like this. Like 2 mana, like cheap removal meaning, yeah, you gotta help me with the word cheap, right? So like 1 to 3 mana destroy creature? That's a good question. So you wanna have, it depends on your deck, a lot of control decks go for between 5 to 7, right? 5 to 7 for that, 1 to 3 mana destroy target, like targeting creatures. You want to have a mix between like 3 medium ones, like 3 go for the throats, and then like 4. In fact, let me quit this game because I don't want to play it anymore. So it all depends on the deck you're playing, right? If you're playing control deck, you want to have more. Oh damn! I didn't know I was playing in the second game. Never back. So you're looking at between, and then an aggro deck. It's always value, right? You want to get as much value as possible, and it depends on the removal too. Like, what colors are you playing? Is it red or is it black? Is it white? It all depends on your deck. But if you're playing black, it's typically between 5 to 7. You're hovering between, you're like under 6. You don't really need more than 7 in an aggro deck. So it's like, what type of deck are you playing? What colors are you playing? There's a lot of questions there.
I'm with the Gatewatch, so you might as well give up already.
We're using black-green mill deck. I'm not sure what type it is, but I'd say more combo than aggro control. That is a good question, man. So, black-green is a mill deck. That is tough. So you're looking at black removal. Think about this. Alright.
So I'm a little hot-headed. So what?
Self-milling to trigger effects. What are the effects? I want to know these. I want to know this.
You're just never gonna learn, are ya?
My music just stopped. It's quiet. There you go.
Give a toast? I'd love to.
Oh, damn. Trade?
Gotta burn even brighter.
You know, some stuff like unearthed cards. Alright. Is it chill if you send me your deck list? Can you DM it to me? DM me your deck list, right? Don't put it in the chat. Whatever you do, don't send me any links in the chat. DM me, like, well, let's take a. Can I take a peek? I would like to look, if you don't mind. Thanks for the dragon. Yeah, no worries. You can go to you go to the decks, like where it says you know, under your decks, and it says like export deck, and then it's like copy or export, and then you get to go to the DM chat here on Twitch, or you can follow me on Discord or wherever works the best for you. I ain't playing with that today. Ooh. Good move. That was a good move. Non-token creature? That one? Come on, go digging. Whatever you're looking for. Oh, dang, that's tight. This is a table. He attacks for 2. He's like, that's game. He's like, alright. DM me, perfect. Is it okay if I put this deck on the internet, or you want to keep it a secret? Alright, cool. Let's take it to court. Clear cutter! Boo! Thank you, sir. Where the hell did that list go? Okay, here we go. Alchemy, soon, 4. Okay, got it. You are the biggest hater. Okay, let's... Full disclosure, I did spend some money on it. I had a stream gift card for Christmas. Don't worry, man. You spend as much money you want. It's all good. I ain't mad if you want to spend money. It's your money, brother. Shoot, I wish I had money. Alright, let's go ahead and build this deck one at a time, because apparently I can't seem to bring it in my editor. It doesn't want me to do it. No, you didn't screw up, bro. It's more my bad than yours. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a big. It's not a big deal. I think I have to use. I have to grab the word deck. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, deck failed. The following message: the input string contains an invalid line. What the hell is the invalid line? What the hell are you talking about? You are the biggest hater ever. It's not your fault. It's Magic the Gathering. Magic the Gathering is a horrible program. This is a horrible program. Okay, we're just gonna build it. We're just gonna build it. We're just gonna build it. Wedding announcement. Roach. Can you not right now? For noxious assault. Norn's fetching. Rot Priest. Oh, that card is good. Poison the Blade. Why does everybody show up? Oh, brother, thank you for the follow. Hey, that was really nice of you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Alex? Where are you from originally, man? What's going on with you? Let me see. We're Poison the Blade. 1, 2, 3, 4. Poison the Blade. A Johnny Sleeper. A Jan. A Honey. And a sub. You didn't hijack the stream. Oh, thank you. Middle of nowhere, Kansas. Yeah, you didn't hijack the stream. I was actually going to log off. You can ask DLM. He does everything he can to keep me here. Yeah, you didn't hijack the stream at all. I do this to help people out. What's the point of, you know, playing Magic if I'm just going to sit here and play it? I want to help people and so they can get better. If you get better, I get better. Dawn of a new age. Right, does that make sense? Dawn of 1, 2, infectious bile. Oh yeah. Infectious bite. How many? 4? Infectious bites. White Sun's Twilight. Woo! Oh, can you, your boy spell today? How many? 1. Elspeth's Smite. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jetmir's Garden. Jetmir. 4. And Overgrown Far. Oh, I think that's what it was. I didn't get the rest of that Overgrown Farmland. There was more of the cards that I did not. This was my fault. Yeah, there was more. There was another half I didn't receive. Yeah, because it stopped at Overgrown Far. I didn't know there was more. That's what I was saying. It's all good. It happens. So there was cards missing. So Overgrown Farm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plains. Oops. Complete Devotion? You have a Devotion in there? Oh, god damn it. Well, it worked out somehow. It's all good. 1, 2. How many cards in here? You have 62 cards? Oh, wait, 60. 7, 4, 7. Oh. 60 cards? Okay. Plus Magic in general, plus, should be 60. Plus, in general, the Magic in the abusive relationship, you can't. Oh, yeah. It's the worst. Okay, let's look under the hood. Thanks for the sub too. So you're telling me you use this deck to mill yourself? Let's hit the done button. You want this view here in the top right? On the top right, it says change the deck layout. Top right, so there's 4 buttons. It says change deck layout. You can move it this way. Everybody prefers playing it this way. I think I'm probably the only person who plays it this way. Because every time I play it this way, I have streamers that come in and tell me to switch it. Which I'm like, why? Like, what? You know what I mean? I switch it to... Sweet, I was suffering through the column view. I understand. Most people do not like this view. And most, I mean like all people. So it's like, every time I have this, people like get annoyed. But I switch it to this when I'm in draft. Like that's when I go to this, or when I go under the hood. All right, let's take a peek. Let's take a peek, shall we? Okay, so you're telling me you mill yourself with this deck? don't. How do you? What? So how are you putting cards in your graveyard? Where's the engine for that? This list is a little off. This is the list you sent me, right? Is this not? This isn't the one? Because I was like, I don't see anything that mills in here, brother. Maybe the export screwed up. So this isn't the list you want to show me. This is just one of the lists. This is like, because this is a poison deck. This isn't a. What did you tell me at first? You said that you had a self-milling trigger. Unearth cards. Yeah, you're on mobile and hard to see everything. Yeah, mobile can do that. Mobile does that a lot. This song is... I am not feeling this song. Please stop with the Christmas music, guys. Sorry. No worries, man. No worries. No worries. First of all, thanks for being on mobile and being on Twitch. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, I know after DMU, on the bottom of Urborg Repossession, what comes after DMU? Because it won't, there's something missing there. You see at the end of your message, it says 27-2 Urborg Repossession DMU. In fact, let me see if I can do it without Urborg. And see if it'll do it without it. God damn it. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's build it. Okay, we're gonna build this deck. Let's do it. Invasion. Invasion of what? Ikoria? One, two, World Shaper. One. Vorn clicks. I got you. 144. It's all good, brother. I'll just build it. For some reason, my thing's not doing it, so it's not your fault. You have a Vorinclex? Hell yeah. I don't even have a Vorinclex. Old Rutstein. 1, 2, 3, 4. Invasion of Fiora. Invasion of Fiora 1. Careful Cultivation. Old Stick Fingers. 2, 3, 4. 10 Swamps. It's fine. Zayator's Proving Ground. Oh, that's a rare. Zayator's Proving 1, 2. Deathcap Glade. 1, 2 Skyfisher Spider. 2 Volderin Bloodcaster. That is a good card. 1, 2, 3, 4 Sheoldred. What is that doing there? Infernal Grasp. 1, 2, 3, 4 10 Forests. Cool. 2 Ghoul Caller's Harvest. Ghoul Caller. Where is 1, 2, 4 Gixian Recycler. Gixian Re. 1, 2, 3, 4 Herbor Repossession. Yeah, I don't mind looking at, you know, helping you out, brother. This is the whole point. Let's get it done. Yeah. You know, because if you get better, I get better, you know, and what's the point? I'm here to help you out, you know. So it's good to have you there, Alex. All right, let's take a peek back under the hood, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to help out our good friend Alex. He's asking his question, how much removal spell should he have? So, typically right off the bat, let's go ahead and, this music is a little much right now. Let's did I turn this all the way up here? I'm gonna put you a little down because I'm competing. I feel like I'm competing with the sound. Okay, thank you. Feel free to tear it up. I can take criticism as well. Yeah. Let's. Okay, let me see if I can figure out what you're doing. Yeah, I like to look at Magic decks and be like, how does this deck win? Okay, let's look at your rare. Invasion. Okay, that's to kill all your guys. You have Vorniclex, so you have a mass removal spell, and you got Vorinclex, and then you also have Sheoldred, right? So this gives me this right here is kind of like an aggro. I mean a control feel, right? Usually when you have control decks, green and black aren't together. Green and black aren't like control-y. If you're gonna go for this angle, it's usually splashed with white. It's called the Rock. There's a lot of decks that do that. That it's white, black, and green. They take advantage of the 3. It's very rare where you'll see a black-green deck that is aggro or control. It's very, very, very rare. It's usually black-green. I mean, yeah, it's very rare. It's usually black-green aggro. Black-green control has what's her face? Planeswalkers. Gets really crazy. So you have a sweeper. You have some big guys here. So this big guy does stuff. That big guy does stuff. So I'm not gonna look at that anymore. Okay, your spider. What's this guy do? 4 mana for 3/3. When you sacrifice an when you destroy it, there's 1 damage for each creature card in your graveyard. If you do, exile the spider from your yard. Seems pretty basic. World Shaper. This card's really good. You may mill 3 cards. Okay. So far, what is your objective? What is your objective here? Is your objective? I'm just guessing based going from right to left, right? Going from right to left. I'm just guessing that this is just like a bash you deck, like a attack you with my good ass creatures. Is that what's going on, Alex? Is that because you know I can go through the rest, but like I'm just guessing based on these cards here that whatever you have on the left side ramps up, because that's how it works, right? Like every deck is usually ramping up to whatever you're gonna play, right? Like, does that make sense? So if you're gonna have like these bigger dudes and they're actually, so I don't have a good understanding of deck building and Magic the Gathering. Oh, okay, that's fair. Deck building is not that easy. It's part of the craft. You know what I mean? So let's go with you know, I'll go very primitive even for myself. People argue with me all the time, but Magic is, you know, essentially rock paper scissors. This is mine. There's other people that have different world views on this, but that's them. That's not me. They're gonna argue with aggro control like a fourth, but shut up, that's not real. Aggro control combo, and I usually go with the 3, like rock paper scissors. Yeah, rock paper scissors, and one beats the other, beats the other, beats the other. Typically, you want to stay away from control until you have a stronger understanding of not just Magic, not just the cards, but the decks you play against, right? Like there's a lot of formulas in Magic where control becomes an extra layer of depth that you need just more time, more patience. And if that's something you just have more, if that's something you can invest in, go for it. You know, I don't tell people not to play control. Like, go for it. It usually costs more money, and you just have to be more patient. Then you're gonna have your control and your combo and your aggro. Now, mill, for example, is usually a combo deck. Usually, combo meaning 1 + 1 = win the game. You're gonna have 2 cards or a mix of cards that do an effect that bring you to winning the game. Aggro decks is usually play a creature, attack the opponent, bring their life total to 0. It's pretty straightforward. I love aggro decks because no matter how complicated Magic gets, I like bringing my opponent to 0. It just feels good. Right? That's just my opinion. So far, are you with me there, Alex? Does that make sense? Like, are we together? Aggro, control, combo. So now that you have that 3 pieces together, let me type it in too, just in case. Oh, thank you. I'm a teacher by trade. That's what I do. Aggro, control, combo. And if you need help with that, you can just Google it. It'll probably give you the rest. You know which one, rock, paper, scissors, right? Now, looking at the deck, right? Typically looking... You never understood that rock, paper, scissors idea? Yeah, it's like rock beats, yeah, right? And in Magic, if you just think of it that way, like so simply, then it'll help you build a deck. It'll help you beat other decks. It'll help you attack your opponent better. It'll help you understand what the hell your opponent's trying to do, like how you can disrupt your opponent based on like the cards you have or based on the strength of your deck and the weaknesses of theirs, right? So if I look at a card like this, for example, like who would use this card? Would an aggro deck use this card? Would a control deck use this card? Would a combo deck use this card? Right? Like clearly it says destroy all legendary creatures, destroy all non-legendary creatures, right? So let's just say I choose one or I choose both. Destroy all creatures. Aggro needs creatures to win. So I don't think this card would be an aggro deck, right? So like immediately, like my brain's like, is this a control deck? Like what the hell? This can probably be in a combo deck, but remember in combo decks, your job is to go 1 + 1 = win the game. So like, does this help forward the what do you call this? The journey to victory, right? Like, does this card help the deck win the game? Is this part of the 1 + 1 = win the game? Like, does it? I don't know, right? Like some cards do, some cards don't. Does it slow it down, right? Is this 1 + 1 + X = win the game, right? Like you have to, you got to put your integers in there, right? 1 + 1 + X, what? Solve for X, right? Like that's what combo is, right? So I look at the card like this, and usually sweepers, I would that this falls under a category of destroying all the creatures. The original card would be Wrath of God, and I call them all wraths. So sweepers, or these type of cards that kill all your creatures, usually fall under control decks because they want to control what your opponent's doing, right? They give them, you have permission. You're like, hey, I don't want you to have creatures. I control the battlefield. I will just destroy all the creatures, right? Like that seems like what a control deck would do. So seeing this card in your deck, I'm like, like, are you trying to control the opponent so you can get your combo off? What's going on? That one I try to use with old Sticky Fingers late game. That's one of the reasons I was thinking combo, but that just doesn't happen often. Makes sense. See? So then now you can start to see, like, is that like the main combo? So let me see if I can, let me see if I have any decks in here that can give a very good idea. So I don't know if I have a straight up combo deck. I kind of do. This aggro deck. I don't have any combo deck. Oh, I do. I kind of have this guy. I have my goblin deck, which isn't fully goblins, but okay. Let's just look. I have a small little combo deck here. It doesn't happen often too, but you see this, for example, Muxus costs 6 mana, right? Muxus, you have a chance on you look at the top 6 cards of your library, and you have a chance of grabbing any goblins in the top 6 cards and putting them into play. Any goblin, right, with value 5 or less. Seems pretty lit if all your goblins are 5 mana and less, right? Seems pretty good, yeah? So it would make a lot of sense to have that guy and a goblin deck, right? So all of a sudden you have a goblin that's usually an aggro card because it's a creature, right? But how do we make it combo-y, right? So then there's a card like this, Ironcrag Feet. For 4 mana, you add 7 red mana to your mana pool. Then guess what? I can play Muxus for 2 cards, right? 1 + 1 = win the game. And then, like, your opponent really can't deal with a crap load of goblins, especially if you rip a goblin like, where is it? Like, you know, Chieftain, for example, give all your goblins haste. Then all of a sudden, you're going to have a grip of goblins attacking. This guy has haste all of a sudden, it gets bigger, like, it's ridiculous. So you have 1 + 1 = win the game, right? That's a small little combo, and it happens a lot more than you think, right? You just try to ramp up to it. Or you go like Goblin Matron, search for a goblin, aka Muxus, with your super silly Ironcrag Feet, and play it, and be like, because look at this, Matron costs 3 mana, you fetch up Muxus on that turn. Turn 4, you cast this, and then you play Muxus, right? It's like win the game, right? So you're like, turn 1, play some dorky goblin. Turn 1, you play some dorky goblin. Turn 2, you play some dorky goblin. Turn 3, you play Matron, searching up Muxus. Turn 4, you play Ironcrag Feet, casting Muxus. You have 3 goblins in play. You search for 5 more. You have 8 goblins, 9 goblins, plus infinite goblins attack, right? Like, your opponent's like, cool, I lose the game, right? Like right there on the spot on turn 4, right? So that's like an example of a control deck, of a combo deck, right? And then I have another deck here that's control. There's a lot of permission spells, meaning I give permission, right? So it's like counter target spell, counter target spell, counter target spell, counter target spell, right? And then here's a big dude attack you. Oh yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm just doing my best. I'm just doing my best to make sure things make sense, yeah? So then you're like, if you look at this deck, right, it's like counter target spell. It's like my opponent plays a creature, I can't stop your spell being cast. They play a creature, and I'm like, I don't counter it because I don't have a counter spell. And then I play like Fading Hope, return the creature to your hand. I just control the battlefield, right? And then later on in the game, when there's only like, when the opponent exhausted all their spells and their creatures, they probably have like 3 cards left in their hand. They're probably land, right? And then you're like, cool, I'm going to drop my 5/5 beater, right? And then what are you going to do? You're going to try to kill it? Cool. Counterspell your removal, right? And they're like, and then I attack them for 5, 10, I have 2 of these out. This guy flies, he attacks for even more, right? So it's like you control the area, you control the zone, you control their hand, you allow them to play certain spells, and then you just deal with them by like a lot of value trades, and then all of a sudden you play these big ass beefy dudes that they can't deal with because you countered all their spells, you controlled the field for as long as you could, until you play this, and then they have no responses, and then you just attack them. And if you look at the power here, it's 5, so you attack them 4 times and win the game, right? So it's like, cool, you controlled me, you won the game, right? And then aggro deck is pretty self-explanatory, right? It's like, play a guy, attack you, bring you to 0, win the game. So, those are pretty good examples. You have combo, control, and then aggro. In fact, the 3 are right here. Yeah, I hope that makes a lot of sense. So let's go ahead. Yeah, thanks for being patient with me. Yeah, thanks for being patient. I appreciate it. Kids trailers, I don't know, badass ads. We'll plus that. All right, cool. So in this style, right? In this style, if you want to go mill, usually mill decks are blue. Usually, okay, usually. I'm not saying that there's no good black. There's no good green mill decks. I'm not saying that they don't exist. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that they're usually the decks that have been super successful in milling themselves or mill in general have been in the later half blue. If you want to self-mill, it's typically with red, right? So you're going to see a lot of cards like decks, decks like this. They splash a third color, red, because red gets a little bit more aggressive with the mill. Green is really good at recurring the cards, like bringing cards into your hand, bringing cards like from your graveyard into the library, or recurring, like recursion, right? Bringing it back. So they're a little softer on the mill. With a lot of black, it's a trade-off, if that makes any sense. Like you're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to give something up in order for the black card to get a true benefit. And that's how black works. So you're going to have to do something that you probably don't want to do, or you're going to have to make a tough decision in order for you to make the black mill spell work in your favor, right? So mixing green recursion with black sacrifice is really, really tough, because there's a really hard chance, or there's a really high chance that you're going to give up something you want for something so minimal, right? Like it's such a small trade-off. If that makes, like that's usually how that works, right? So you're going to have to find like a middle ground, and they're usually more like rare base. It's pretty expensive. So people tend to splash in red for more aggressive self-mill. Like they would do like Faithless Looting, for example. For 1 red mana, draw, 2 cards, discard 2 cards, right? So let's go ahead and look under the loop here. You have Old Sticky Fingers. Sounds exactly like the issue I've been noticing with the deck. Yeah, like I'm like, right? Like I didn't even look at these other cards, right? Like I stopped at the fish. It's a fish, oh my god. I stopped at the spider, right? I stopped right here. I already knew what World Shipper does. But I stopped at the spider, and I'm like, okay, what is your deck doing, right? Because I'm just like, this card is okay. Like I can see how this card is good in draft. I wouldn't play it in standard. I wouldn't play it in like tournament. Like what is this card doing? Because it doesn't connect with these two. Like it makes no sense with Vorinclex, nor does it make sense with Shieldred, nor it makes sense with right? Like there's no connection, right? I'm like what is he doing, right? So when you're playing green, you have to like, there's benefits. When you're playing black, you have to make some sacrifices. Like it gets a little weird. So let's go ahead and peek on some more here. Let me see. Return a creature card. Okay, recursion. If it was spell, but it's that's the right card. Dies when you create from hand, library, conjure a card, unearth. So you bring that guy back. So you mill. I'm guessing this guy goes in the yard, and you bring him back by unearthing him. Okay, makes sense. Infernal Grass, kill spell. Bloodcaster, card dies, create a blood token. Okay, if you control 5 or more, transform it. Does this happen a lot? You have 4 of this. Right? Does this happen a lot? Because I have a feeling that you probably get 2 blood tokens total, if that's the only blood token maker you have. Right? If you have no other blood tokens, you probably have 1 to 2 a game. And that seems very weak for this card. Let me see. You make a bunch of zombies with Decayed, so they die next turn. Flashback. That seems really, really good. But what the hell is he doing? Okay, Invasion. I really do like this card. Old Sticky Fingers. So you say you pair this up with Invasion. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at what you want to do. So I have a feeling, based on what's going on here, right? Because it seems when I'm looking at your makeup, you're right. You have 23 creatures, right? You have 23 creatures, and then you have a wipe spell, right? So I feel like this is you're trying to go aggro, right? Like this seems like it has like the aggro feel to it, right? So you have like an aggro deck going on. That's just what I see here. So you wouldn't need. So remember when I said earlier when you asked me how many kill spells you need, right? Like what's a good number? I said like 4 to 5, right? Or like 3 to 5. So it would be 4, 5, right? So this would be a kill spell. So you would have like 3 Infernal Grasps and then 2 of something else, right? 2 of something else. So let's go ahead and hit done. So it's this deck, right? I'm gonna copy it. Boom. All right. So if I was to get rid of this, because that's 6 mana, that's a grip of mana for something so minute, right? So in fact, we can go with 6 removal spells, or let's actually look at how we ramp this up. Let's look at some black-green cards. Yeah, let's just do it together. We'll do it together. So let's black-green, multicolor for now. I chose cards I don't have. Yeah, no worries, man. We're here. That's why I'm here. All right, black-green. So let's just look at the black-green. I've been spot on so far. Well, I appreciate that. I've been doing. Hey, you know what? I've been playing this game for way too long, and there's no point in playing it longer if no one's, you know. If I'm just here to help out, man. I'm just here to help out. So I'm going to go over like the best black and green cards that, you know, from playing Magic for a long time, playing Magic on Arena for a long time. I'm just gonna go over them. Yeah, I'm just gonna point at them and talk about it for like a hot second. Yeah. So let me see. I've never seen any of these. Sometimes I see this guy. Sometimes I see this guy, but I'm not gonna talk about him because I don't see him that much. So that is also a sometimes. I don't want to talk about the sometimes. I want to talk about the staples. The cards I see, like all the god, like this motherfucker. Oh! So if you have a pen and paper, you need 4 of this motherfucker. Oh! Or at least 3. Or 4. I don't know. Put as many as you want. This card is the bomb. It's always been so good. No matter what. The card is good. No matter if it's an aggro deck or a control deck or a combo deck, this card is the best. So write it down. You don't have to buy it right away. Yeah, you don't have to buy it right away. You could just read it. Destroy a target permanent. And so if your opponent has 2 of the same card, 2 for 1. If they have 3 for 1. If they play a bunch of dumbass 1/1 goblins that have the same name, you destroy all of them. Freaking sick. Right? Freaking mwah! It's the bee's knees. So that card's the shiznit. It's another one here. Skip on next to you. This is also pretty sexy. So what people do, right? They would play 3 of these, 3 sorcery. So it's slow. You have to play it on your turn, right? And then they would play 3 putrefies, right? Which is a spot removal. Right, so you just destroy a creature. So, if your opponent, right? Because remember, your opponent's crafty too. He's like, oh, my opponent is playing black-green. He probably has Maelstrom Pulse. I'm not gonna play 2 of the same card name. I'm gonna get 2 for 1. So then you go, haha, putrefy, and they're like, damn, my opponent's really good at Magic the Gathering, right? Because then it's like instant speed, kill your thing. Right, and then they're like, right? So you can have like 3 and 3 and have like 1 in the sideboard, or like 4 putrefy, 3 Maelstrom Pulse, right? Because putrefy is instant, right? And you can always board them out. But 3 and 3 is pretty sexy. Like that won't be a bad thing, and you know, you can have 1 in the board each. That'd be fine. Pest summoning. Pest summoning has been very annoying. I wouldn't say it's a staple, but a lot of the black-green combo decks use this card. So in the future, if you want to keep a lot of your black-green, because it looks like you're pretty invested, if you go black-green combo, typically Pest Summoning is there. Typically I see it, and I'm like, why are you here? I hate this card. A lot of black-green combo decks use it. And since you're kind of feeling this mill or this self-mill thing, you get 2 for 1, right? Like Magic was invented by a mathematician. So 2 for 1 is sexy, right? And you gain life, you get the block, it gets all sexy with that, right? That's a good card. I wouldn't say put it in here, but keep in mind that card is very common. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god! You can see I have 4 of this. You can tell, like, what card I use, right? You have Maelstrom Pulse and Binding of the Old Gods. Oh my Binding of the Old Gods. This card is sick. So, number 1, it's a Maelstrom Pulse. And it's for 4 mana. It's an uncommon. You could put 4 of this in your deck right now. It's so goddamn good. It's for 4 mana. You kill that card. You're like, you see that card? Kill that card. Yeah. Fuck that guy. Like I recommend you buy this guy today. It's an uncommon. You can get it. It's not even. It's like free. Yeah, buy 4, put them in your deck. You'll see you might start winning. Like you might start winning a Magic. You'd be like, damn, Spencer was right. That card's good as hell. Right? Like, I'm dead serious, Alex. You're gonna. Yeah, I'm serious. You're like, dude, like, it's 4 mana. It's like any card people can spend. My favorite thing to do in Magic is find, like, this card's probably like how much, like 50 cents. This card's probably like 47 cents. Let's look it up. It's probably 30 cents. Now the more I think about it, it's probably getting cheaper. Right? Let's look. I just want to see. I just want to see it. I just want to see how much is it. What's it? Binding of the Old Gods. Okay, I'll be surprised if it's more than $3. Binding of the Old Gods. Right? Was it Amazon or eBay? It's $1. Like, I was 99 cents, my man. Like I said, I was like, I'll be surprised if this is more than $3. Like, yeah, I predicted 50 cents. I was off by 50 cents. The shipping costs more than this dumb card. You see what I mean? You feel what I'm saying, brother? Like put 4 in your deck. This card is tight. Like, it's like, if you can't afford Maelstrom Pulse, then do yourself a favor, get 4 Binding of the Old Gods. Your opponent's gonna be like, man, it's so good. It's like, kill your guy, next turn, get a forest, next turn, all your bad creatures become dope because they all get Death Touch. It's like 10 out of 10. Alright, enough talking shit about a good card. Cheap card removes expensive card. Sounds like a good, right? Like, your opponent will play some, like, Shieldred that costs like $50, and then you go bold Binding of the Old Gods, 50 cents, and they're like, damn, that card's good. And I was like, I know, I'm great at Magic. Like, shut up, get out of here. Right? I do it all the time. I was such a budget Magic player, like, growing up. People would play, like, the dopest cards, and I'd be like, kill your guy. Like, I'm so sick of Magic. Like, there's this card called Birds of Paradise, right? It used to be like a $50 card. It was green, 1 green mana, tap it, add any color mana pool. It's a 0/1 flyer, right? And I used to play Innocent Blood, and Innocent Blood's an uncommon. Whereas a common at the time, it was like 50 cents, dude. They're like so hyped. They had foil, you know, holographic, Birds of Paradise, turn 1 forest birds, and I'm like, cool, man. Swamp, Innocent Blood, sacrifice your creature. Each player sacrifices a creature, and they're like, and I'm like, yeah. Your $50 card loses to my 50-cent card. Shut up. It was so good, man. I just had the best. Woe Eater is a good combo card with, you know, it's a good combo card with the other guy. That's good. Sometimes this is good. Sometimes it's a little too slow. Death Sprout, sometimes a little slow. Gitrog, I see people play it. It all depends on, you know, what you're feeling. Every time people play this card, there's one. There's one. So if you want to get Golgari Fine Broker, it's typically in a combo deck, right? Because look, when it enters the battlefield, return target card from your yard to your hand. So just in case something messed up, right? If you have a combo deck and you need that card and somebody got rid of it, it's essentially having 5 copies, right? So if you need, remember, like I said, like you need 1 + 1 = 1 the game. What if someone disturbs your copy, right? What if someone destroys that card? I typically see combo decks run one of these to act like a 5th version of the combo piece, right? So they're like, oh damn, I need that card. Let me get it from the graveyard. So it's usually, I don't know what angle you're going, but if you did decide to go combo, Golgari Fine Broker is always a good way of getting your card back. Remember recursion, like bringing it back, right? That's a good one. Morality Spears, kind of ghetto. Putrefy is way better. I haven't seen no one use that guy. Oh yeah, I've seen people use this in Toxic, but it's too slow. I saw someone play this card for real. I think it was like 2 or 3 people, and then it fell out of flavor. No one uses this dumb Planeswalker. This one, this homegirl, you're gonna need her. This is like the definition of black-green, like the definition. Vraska, can't even say her name still. Yeah, Vraska. She's in almost every. Anytime you see black-green, you could almost anticipate she's in there. All good Magic players have a black that play black-green are playing Vraska. Like, save your mythic rares, put her in there. I know It seems tricky, but she's in there. Remember when I said that black, you have to make some sacrifice, right? Here is sacrifice another permanent. If you do, you draw a card and you gain a life, right? So for the black, you sacrifice. For the green, you gain a life and draw a card. So like you can see how that's black and green together. Now remember that one card that gives you 2 worms, right? You can sacrifice one of these. Remember that one card that you bring something back from the graveyard into your hand? Imagine you sacrifice it and you get to, because of this, then you bring it back to your hand, right? And then -3, kill target creature. It's just kill target whatever, right? Like that's pretty gosh darn good, right? And the reason why it's a really broke card because it's because the +2. You see how it goes +2? Not a lot of planeswalkers go +2. It's usually the white planeswalkers do this. They go +2, or Vraska. There's a few that do +2. It's very rare. It's white or the green ones, like a lot of the elves and shit, but Vraska is a staple. If I was playing any random black-green deck, I would see Vraska, Binding of the Old Gods, Putrefied, probably 1 or 2 in the sideboard, and Maelstrom Pulse. I guarantee those are black-green aggro decks, black-green control decks, black-green, sometimes black-green combo. Yeah, I would see them in on all styles, like just because they're good-ass cards. Right? So you would use that Vraska with like this pest summoning, right? You make for 1 card, you get 2 guys. You Vraska, get run of your tokens. You gain a life. You draw a card, you get 2 life. It's so good. You get a mini combo right there. You've been drawing cards. Sometimes I see this in the super aggro. It's like combo decks. This isn't a super combo deck. How many copies of Planeswalker is typical? I imagine drawing a second copy isn't always good. It's true. It depends on the deck. Usually Vraska, I would see her between 3 to 4. You would play 2 if you're playing a control deck. You don't want to be sacrificing a lot of your opponents. I would say 3. I wouldn't go more than 3. What else is good in here? Underrealm Lich. Underrealm Lich is in every side. It's almost in all the sideboards I see. So let's look at the bottom 4, right? Look at the bottom ability. Or let's look at it. If you draw a card, instead look at the top 3 cards. Put one in your hand. So every turn, you draw a card that you want, and then you pay 4 life, and it becomes indestructible. So the card is just good as like a good against aggro decks. It's good against. It's just good. I've seen a lot of people put like one of them in the sideboard, just so they can against control decks when they try to remove it. I usually see one. You don't have to. This is depends on your strategy. But he sticks around. There's usually one in the sideboard. I see this card. As you can see, I have 4. This is usually the sideboard, or probably 2 in the main. So remember the card that you were using in here, this one, Invasion of Fiora. I feel like this card is very, very much what you want this card to be. Okay, so this card is good. Like look at it, just read it. Right? It's like kill that, kill that, kill that, kill that, kill that. And I hate it. I hate how good this card is. So that card is also really good as well. Casualties of War. You shouldn't have more than 2, right? And if you do have more than 2, your deck better be a control deck. If you have this and you're an aggro deck with a bunch of creatures and shit, you want to have it in your sideboard. You don't really want this card. Yeah, Around's Clutch. Yeah, or more. Yeah, this card is gross. Like, it explains itself, right? I don't have to tell you how good this card is. It's gross. It's gross. I have long hair, and it's always a problem sometimes. For example, now. Right. Sometimes I see this fool. Izoni, like I said, usually combo decks. Right, he comes into play. You make you make an insect token for each creature in your graveyard. You make a bunch of tokens. You get to sacrifice them. You pair it up with Vraska. You start sacrificing tokens. You gain life. You gain advantages. Whatever, right? It's a good one. And that's it. So that's typically, I just pointed out some of the best black-green cards, and hence why I am saving up for your big reward. Thanks, DLM. You're the best. So there you go. Those are like, if you're, because I can see you invested here. I can see that you want to play black green, and I ain't mad at you. It's a good color, right? It's good. If you're gonna stay in black green, it gets a little tricky. Okay, it does. So I pointed out like a mix between the aggro deck, the aggro cards, the control cards, and the combo cards, right? So you're gonna have to take those rares and then see what you want to like go around it, right? Those are usually the best ones that people use. And then they build around those with, you know, cards that like work with them, right? Oh, snap. Thanks for sub. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was too kind. Too kind. All right? Too kind. Yeah, this is pretty good. I wouldn't go into black. So here would be a really good idea, right? You would have 3 Maelstrom Pulses, yeah? 3 Maelstrom Pulse, and then 4 Infernal Grasps, and that's just spicy. That's just saucy as hell, right? You have 7 removal spells. For sure, you have a big, clean, like, picker-upper right here, and then you're like, cool, spot removal with Infernal Grasp. Like, you already have 4. Sticking in 3 Maelstrom Pulses would be good, right? Like, that would be spicy against any deck. You would rule the day against goblins. They would be mad, right? And then you could probably put in 2 Binding of the Old Gods. It will really get you ready for this coming up. And then if you got like Vraska, like this deck would be so sick. Like it would be like the latest deck already, right? Like I can see it now, right? It's like, you know, instead of this being a spider, right? It would be that uncommon, right? It would be that one. Like, how lit would that be? You had, you know, where'd it go? Where the hell did it go? How come when I'm looking for it, I can't find it? Here, it's Binding of the Old Gods, right? So you're like, instead of this spider, you had Binding of the Old Gods. So then you're like, cool. Instead of, you know, worrying about this guy, just like kill your guy, set up to draw a card. This guy's at 4 mana, right? So then you're setting up for turn 5 mana. Vorinclex costs 5. Like, automatically you're able to play Vorinclex the next turn, or automatically you get to play Shielder the next turn. Like, it just sets you up for that, right? It's like, kill your guy, next turn Vorinclex, right? Or kill your guy, next turn, you know, Maelstrom Pulse, and then bash you with like one of these better creatures, right? Like, I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what kooky stuff you come up with. And then you replace your where'd it go? Where the hell did it go? Yeah, your Casualties of War, you put that over this. You have 2 of them. It's like, your opponent will never see it coming. Like, well, they do. People know what the hell's coming. So, like, especially against black green, you're like, God damn it. You're like, ah. So, historically, when you're playing like black green with creatures, we're just gonna look at some black creatures that typically mix well. I don't know. That's a hard thing to say because it depends on your angle. But if we went like aggro, right? Let's just look. I don't think I can. I think the list is way too long for deciding what kind of black-green deck you want to build. Yeah, I think it's way too long for me to like sit here and be like, yeah, this is a good black-green aggro deck. Yeah, that's tough. That's a tough one. The mana base. Oh yeah, thanks, DLM. So let's go ahead and look at the mana base here. And oh, I get why you have these. You have these because you don't have the other ones. I know, I do the same thing, so don't trip. Yeah, Deathglade. Yeah, I know exactly why your land looks like this. It's because We're playing for cheap. I ain't mad at you, brother. I ain't mad at you. I used to play for cheap as well. I still do. Shoot, I'm mad at you. Like, obviously, you know, I'm sure in the future you're gonna want to get these, right? Like the duels, the green black duels and stuff. I mean, like some of the commons come into play tapped, but you know, you're playing aggro. Aggro, you don't want to ever. Oh snap. Oh no, I need this call. All right, guys, hold on a second. All right, I have to make a phone call, guys. Hold on. No, you wish. It's first of all, that girl doesn't call, so don't trip, DLM. All right, let's read this. I do have the 4 death cap Glade. I was just struggling against aggro decks. That's why I dropped it to 2 death cap Glade. Yeah, you're gonna need 4 of this, or at least 3. It's tough because this card is just good. Yeah, since you're an aggro deck, you rarely want to have a card that comes into play tapped. Like super rare. Like really try your best not to have a land that comes into play tapped unless you have to, right? Unless it's like the best card, the best land ever, which is very rare. 24 lands, and you have 5. Your biggest creatures 5 mana. That should be all right. Yeah. See if you can invest in, you know, another spicy black green land. But this is all right. This is okay. This is so far so good. I get why you have the tri lands, and you could cycle them just in case. The tricolor land is okay. It's the most okayest card because it's making up for the colors you don't have, right? Like you don't have any. I'm just guessing you don't have any of the other ones, right? Like you have 0 of the other black green. 0 of the other. I'm just guessing, right? If this is the ones you have, right? Because the mana base is super important for you to start moving forward with the deck. Because you would need like 4 of this guy for sure. Like Dark Boar Pathway, Slither Boar Pathway, like you're gonna need 4. Guaranteed. You know. And then you're gonna need 4 Overgrown Tombs. Yeah. So I wouldn't say it's like not worth it. I mean, like if you're on a budget, this is the best option you got. Right? So it's like 4 Overgrown Tombs, 4 Deathcap Blades, maybe, yeah. It depends. I mean, Blooming Marsh and Deathcap Bloom is kind of the same thing. And then, yeah, 4 this card, you know, and then Temple of My Lady. Just kidding, don't play that card. Llanowar Waste, maybe 1 or 2. Right? But I get it. If you're on a budget, man, use them. If you're on a budget, use them. But it's like, if you're playing aggro, yeah, having a wish, I have a wish list all the time. Yeah. If you're playing aggro, brother, like you cannot hit yourself with a tapped land. You need to go turn 1 card, turn 2 card. Like if the land comes into play tapped, it better be Overgrown Tomb. You know, it better be that one. You know. So I'm just letting you know that shit. I hope this is all helping out. I hope all this information helped. You know, that it gave you some insight on what's going on. Yeah, I appreciate the subs and the follow. That was very nice of you. If you have any other questions, man, you can hit me up on any other colors. If you have any questions on any other colors, it looks like you had another deck too. We can go over that on another day. But yeah, you can hit me up on socials and stuff. Here's my social here. I'm pretty active on Instagram. I'm a vlogger on there, so you know, that's cool too. If you're interested I'm a food vlogger. So, you know, everyone's a vlogger now, right? Everyone's a DJ, everyone's a vlogger. But yeah, that's what I do there. When I'm not doing magic, I'm doing that. When I'm not doing that, I'm doing magic. Yeah, and I'm pretty active on YouTube and Instagram. Yeah, everyone's a DJ, everyone's a vlogger. You know what I'm talking about. But you have magic. It's funny because a lot of magic folk follow me on my Instagram, on my YouTube channel, and sometimes would ask me like magic questions, and I get like thrown off because I'm just like, oh yeah, like I know the answer. Like it's hilarious. Like sometimes I get it all the time. Like I'm just like yeah, Spencer. So like I'm all eating a pizza and stuff or something, and like Spencer, like what do you think of, you know, Shieldred and such and such? I'm like, oh shit, like I know what this dude's talking about. KFC. Hold on. You finally watched the video? So my friends literally told me. So my friend that's in the video watched the video. Alright, cool. My KFC run? I didn't go on the KFC run. I told you. I didn't go on the KFC run. I didn't go on the KFC run. I'd like to. That intro music was great. The music made me crack up. Yeah, I thought... Yeah. But I should be doing KFC run soon. But yeah. Since I'm here, I got 2 more minutes left. It's been a while since I streamed for 3 hours. Look at that. So let's play red. Let's play the standard red, because I don't think I'm gonna be playing goddamn historic red anymore. Like every 3 decks is Shieldred deck, the ring deck. I don't freaking think so. Like get a life, you know. Like I was trying to go for 1 year. I was so close. 11 months with the same damn deck. Oh my god, I was so close. Now it's just going to be 1 year playing red. Lame. 1 year playing the same deck would have been lit. But 11 months was pretty solid. 11 months is pretty solid. Or I could lie on the internet. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Smacktastic. Come on now, give it to me. Kill spell. Rabbit Battery. What's up, Jaron? No one's specking into that fortune. You're right. What's up, Jaron? Alright. Hey, thank you for the late happy birthday. I appreciate it, man. Very nice of you. Very nice of you. Yeah, this year I was able to hang out with a bunch of people that essentially was in my vlog this year, so it was actually kind of nice. Combat attack you. Attack on turn 1 still missed to me. It was a... Yeah, that's very Yu-Gi-Oh! For Mirrodin. Cool. Nah, fam. He's like, nah, fam. How about nah? Let's just tap. We're just gonna bash. We're just gonna bash. If he sweeps, I'm gonna be sad, but we're just gonna bash here. That's what I thought. So you're playing that, and you're playing that. So you have 2 artifacts. Let's put in a braid. 1 damage to a creature or player. Does 5 instead. Let's put in another. Let's put in some kill spells, right? Let's exile your dorks just in case. So you seem a little slow here. So yeah, you seem a little slow. We'll take you out. You're okay. I don't know what else is in the deck. You're playing basic lands-ish. We'll take out 1 Punisher since I'm still kind of iffy on how it works. Actually, maybe a Lightning Strike. That's fine. It should be fine. It should be at the finest. It should be alright. A game where a single turn isn't toxic is exactly what I like about Magic. Well, now, you came to the wrong channel, Alex. You came to the wrong channel. I'm toxic about everything. Cool, the worst hand I can ever get. I want a creature. I want a creature. I want a creature. This is kind of a creature. If I draw a land, I should be okay. Fine. Oh, I'm so good at Magic. It's unreal. But a creature would have been nice. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. For Mirrodin. And the card is good as hell. Do I get value here, or do I kill his creature? Do I get value, or do I kill his creature? I am toxic on the toilet. I'm the worst on the toilet. We kill his creature. Stop being bad at Magic. Be good, don't be bad. Kill the creature. For Mirrodin. For Mirrodin. It's kind of silly, but whatever. Ooh. Ooh. So that is what your shiznit is all about. I see, said the blind man. Alright. It costs 1 less to activate. That card is way wicked good. What? 2 months Chipotle. You are not wrong. Wait, this has haste? So it has haste in standard. My opponent's gonna be super mad if I play that card. It's gonna be outrageously upset. He's gonna be so mad. But I think I could just kill this guy straight up. Or just kill the... What is this? Citizen's Crowbar. Okay, it has 1 white. Tap it. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Equip Deuce. You create a 1/1 green-white citizen. Oh, he's not going to like this one. He is not going to like this at all. Okay, okay, I heard you. Do you have a kill spell? You do! Boo. Thought I was clever, but I guess I'm not. What a way to add extra turns, wizards. Oh my god. I dislike you very much.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming off.
How to make me angry.
I am almost sad to see you go. I'm never done for good.
Ay, 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 ay. Let's go to combat now. Do you have a sweeper you're not telling me about? Are you gonna sweep me? You do! Wait, no you don't. What is that? Creatures you control get plus and have... Okay. At this... Why am I reading it there? At the beginning of your end step, exile any number of non-token you control. Return momentary blink your guys at every end step. How lit of a card. That card is tight. What? I felt like I goofed that up somehow. For Mirrodin. Turn. Oh, so that's what your deck is about. I get it. I was like, I get it. I think I lost this game. I get it. So now we can sideboard better. We're gonna need you. No, I can beat you faster. We could use you instead. And you. Okay. Stay. this what happens when you kill them too quick to see their deck for sideboarding? Yeah. Like I didn't know what they were playing, right? Like I had no idea. Like I had zero idea until he like did it, and I was like, oh, so that's the combo, right? You saw it like in my brain. I was like, oh, 1+1 win the game. Like that's his combo. That's his trick. Like he played off as an aggro deck, so I was playing him like an aggro deck until his combo popped off, and I was like, I can't beat that because clearly I cannot. But my sideboard can. So I'm going to go into the sideboard and be like, what can I do now? So what I did is instead of playing kill spells, because I know his creatures are going to be better than my creatures, I played steal your creature. So instead of killing the creature, I'll just steal their creature. Right? It's just smarter. We're smarter, not harder. Right? Like, why would I compete when my creatures are dorks? I might as well just steal your guy. But I'm pretty straightforward, so you know, your boy is an aggro deck here. You see this? When you're playing the tap lands, man, it's pretty slow. We're gonna do it this way. I need to know what's coming next. I like you, but I need a mana. God damn, I'm good at this game. For Mirrodin. And now I know. Bang, bang, bang. I'm glad you're good, otherwise rebuilding your deck would be quite... Oh! Well, I appreciate you calling me good. That's very nice of you. This is the double strike one? Yeah. That might be a problem. God damn, I'm sick at Magic. It's unbelievable. Oh, quit the game. Quit the game right now. No, he has one mana open. He can do something tricky. He can do some tricky shit. He can do some tricky shit. No, you lose. Come on, quit. Why are you hanging out? Come on, save each other some time. Oh, you have a kill spell? You're gonna kill... Really? Really? That one? That's the card you're gonna use? It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Ay. And here I go removing lightning bolt. Right? Lightning... Thunder... Lightning... What is the thing? Lightning blast. I took out lightning strike. You go. Boo!
Run away. You'll be safer. You are not much of a roadblock.
How frustrating. You get a knife here?
Keep watch for intruders.
You gain life here or here? Do you gain life here? God damn it! Alright.
Fight ends now. We fight together.
If there is a God, he is not fair. Alright guys, it's time to have a good night. It's like, yeah, it's a joke, DLM. It's a joke, man. It's like, alright everybody, thanks for hanging out. You guys are great. DLM, thanks for being here. Alex, very nice to meet you. Nice to have you here. Fantastic. That deck, this deck is okay. This deck is the most okayest deck. Let's check the store. I didn't look at this. Did the store refresh already? I did. I thought I bought something from the store. Why is it telling me? Or did this part of the store refresh? Oh, snap! Bjorn? Hey, that's the name of PewDiePie's kid. Alright. Let me see. I think this is fine. One more look at the red deck I'm playing. Guys, I built this. I didn't build this. I ripped this deck from today. I think so far the deck is very, very okay also. I do like a lot of this mix. Play with Fire, I'm still kind of on the fence with. Play with Fire is a good card. I used it for a very long time, but Strangle is much better. Actually, I take that back. They both play in different realms. They're both good. They're both good. Good, good, good. I am still kind of new to Furnace Punisher. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. It seems nice. That last game I only had an opportunity to play it once and didn't. Nahiri's Warcrafting, I realized I could target my own invasion. That's pretty dope. So this is a super good card that can kill your own invasion, which is pretty busted, and Shieldred, which I thought was there originally for Shieldred until I recognized that I could bonk my own invasion. So kudos, Nahiri's Warcrafting and Invasion of Tarkir together, 10 out of 10. Alright, let's go ahead and send you, let's raid somebody. Let's go ahead and raid. Let's send you to Call of Dragons. What the hell? Let's go find a new magic channel. Hey, there's an alien in this one. Arena Drafta. Can I get to Mythic Nocturnal Nyx? Maybe, I don't know, can you? Hey, I'm right there. Let's go back up. This guy's here every day, and I don't think that's a person. I think that's a bot. Rank Grind, the Rogue channel. Let's take a peek. You got 1 viewer. You got 68 followers. You got yeah, this guy seems like a nice guy. Let's say hi. The Rogue channel. Let's go give him some love. You guys take care of yourselves. Much love back to you. Okay, so thank you very much. Let's send you over to good old the Rouge. Have yourselves a great rest of your time. Enjoy. It's your boy Spencer. Catch me on the Discord. Catch me in the socials. Check out the podcast. We do all the cool things. What? I can't rate him at this time. Why the hell not? He's unable to be rated? Why? Is that a preference? You can't just rate someone anymore? This is weird. Magic, Twitch is weird now. Okay, I guess we can't target that guy. Awkward, because I thought this was a community. Magical Monday. Let's send you here instead. Okay, I'll see you guys sooner rather than later. Take care of yourselves. I'll most likely be on tomorrow. Okay, take care. Much love. I appreciate all the help, the streams, the birthday stuff. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.